Hi guys. I'll give everybody a few minutes to get on. It's kind of a surprise appearance. I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things that I have been thinking about today. Okay, so we have a few people on, so I will go ahead and get started. So I want to talk to you guys, and I want it to be real with you guys. I think a lot of people maybe possibly think of me as, the Black Status presenter that has it all together, that, selling comes easy for her, recruiting comes easy for her, maintaining every month comes easy for her, whatever your thoughts may be about me, but I want to be real with you guys. And I want to talk to you about the struggles that we really have in this business and about how to overcome those struggles. So for the past probably month and a half now, I have been struggling to get sales. This is probably the biggest struggle that I've had in my business in a while. I normally have lots of parties going. I normally am able to get plenty of people to buy from me. But honestly, for the past month and a half, my sales have came to a halt. I've had to get really creative on ways to get sales. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about this, about how I've been feeling. And I want you guys to know that I can relate to you guys when you're having these problems and how to overcome when you're hitting these walls in your business. So for me, when I am struggling with these kind of things, when I'm struggling to get sales, or if I've gone through kind of a dry period with getting recruits, I feel like this immense pressure on my chest, almost like, oh my gosh, is my business going to collapse? Am I going to fail? These are the things that immediately start racing through my mind of, how am I going to get past this? How am I going to continue to find people to buy from me? How am I going to continue to keep myself motivated? How am I going to continue to get up and do this every day when I'm not seeing results? So this is what I want to talk to you guys about, is about what you do with those thoughts, what you do to overcome those feelings. So for a month and a half, I've been struggling to get sales. I've gotten sales because no matter what, I have always told myself that I will never sell below $1,000 in the month. And last month I sold 1,101 or something. It was, probably one of my lowest months since being in the business. And I even told the girls when I was on the trip, oh my gosh, getting sales right now is really hard for me. And one, I think that a lot of that is, you have to kind of refresh your circle of friends every so often. Your customers aren't always going to need to be buying from you, so you have to be constantly getting outside your circle. So for one, I haven't done enough parties to keep myself growing outside my circle. And two, I need to get better or get back on track of adding people to my circle every day. And really focusing on getting sales. If you take your focus off of something in the business, then it's really easy for that part of your business to start slacking. So if I ever have somebody that comes to me and they say, Kayla, I'm struggling with recruiting, or Kayla, I'm struggling with sales, or Kayla, I'm struggling with being able to respond to people, I always tell them to focus harder on it. And I always take that same advice. If I'm not getting sales, then I know I need to sit my butt down in front of my computer, and I need to sit, I need to work, and I need to figure it out until I find out how to get sales, or figure out somebody who wants to do a party, or you know what I mean? What it takes to get sales. You know that you have to get parties. You know that you got to message people. You know that you got to do videos. You know that you got to put yourself out there. You know that you got to take pictures. You know that you have to try different things before you get it to work, or before you find something that works for you. There is no right way in this business to get sales. There's no right way to get recruits. You just have to keep trying until you find those ways. So anyways, for the past month and a half, my sales have been kind of lower than normal. And, I have felt this pressure of, I need to do better. I need to get more sales. I need to boost my sales a little bit more. How can I do this? So today I'm going to tell you kind of what my thought process was. I have yet to make a sell this month. Sometimes I will buy products if I need them, but this month I don't need products. So right now my sales are on 0. And so, you know, of course, many people on our team got off 0 yesterday. Many people sold the kudos. Guess what? I messaged tons of my customers yesterday and I told them about the kudos and nobody bought. I've done a lot to try to get people to buy, but nobody has bought from me yet. So what did I do today? Today I woke up and I said, you know what? I want to try to sell as many kudos as I can, or I want to get a sell today. Like, I just want to get a sell today. So I have literally, in my extra time today, have been focusing on getting sales. So the first thing I did this morning was I did a live video. I wanted to do a video to showcase the products and the Flawless 4 that is available this month. So I did a live video. And then I went and spent some time with my kids. I've posted in my VIP group about a special that I'm doing today. And then I came back home and I started messaging. And I've been messaging for the past 2 hours, trying to either get a sell, trying to get somebody interested in doing a party, or trying to get somebody, you know, or even talking to people about recruiting. Just following up on my messages, following up with customers, doing everything I can to try to get a sell. So I want to be real with you guys. It is not always easy to get a sell. It is not always easy to find a recruit, but it's something that you have to continue to work at. You have to continue to push. You have to continue to message. You have to continue to post on your personal Facebook wall. You have to continue to do all the things that we've told you to do, and it's going to come. You're going to get to that point where it will come. I might go 3 more days without having a sell, but if I continue to be consistent and persistent and do everything that I'm doing right now, I know that I'm going to get a sell. And guess what? I booked a party. I'm starting a party tonight. That there are times where it gets frustrating and you throw your hands up in the air and you say, what else can I do? What else have I not done that they've told me to do? Why am I not getting sales? Sometimes you just do not get sales when you need them. Sometimes you don't get recruits when you need them. It's about being persistent and consistent in this business. Continue to keep going even when you're feeling defeated, even when you're feeling the pressure of, oh my gosh, is my business falling apart? Even when you feel like you're so frustrated, you just want to sell. You just want somebody to buy from you. Why aren't people buying from me? This is an amazing deal. Why aren't people buying? Sometimes it just does not happen when you want it to. But it does not mean that you get to give up. It does not mean that you get to stop working. It doesn't mean that the things that you're doing aren't giving you success. Those things give you success. It's been tried. It's been proven. It works. You just got to keep doing it. I know how you feel. We all know how you feel. I want you guys to know, just because I'm a Black Status presenter at the top of this company does not mean that I don't have days. Does not mean that I don't have months, just like I have right now, where I'm struggling to get a sell. It all happens to everybody. Everybody in this business. Even the greatest person, the greatest presenter in this business hits walls in her business. You just have to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing through those walls. You got to keep messaging. You got to keep booking parties. You got to keep adding to your friends list. You got to keep making those videos. You got to keep doing what you're doing. And the sales, the recruits, those things will come, because everything that we're telling you to do, it works. It just might not be working at this moment. So I just wanted to be real with you guys. I want you guys to know that I know when you come to me and you say, I've done everything that you've told me to do. I've messaged, I've posted, I've put myself out there, and I'm still not getting recruits. I'm still not getting sales. Guess what? I know. I've been there. I experienced it. But what you got to do is you got to keep going. That's the trick. You've got to keep going. You've got to keep messaging. You've got to keep posting. Got to keep doing the things that we're telling you to do. You got to feed your mind. You got to tell yourself, you know what? Today I'm going to get up and I'm going to go kick butt. I am going to do everything in my power to try to get a sell today. I'm going to do everything in my power to try to get a recruit today. I am not going to give up. I'm going to keep pushing forward until I find that sell, until I find that recruit, until I make a breakthrough of the wall that I have in front of me at this point. Emery, shut the door. So I just wanted to be real with you guys, and I wanted you guys to know that you're not the only one who faces frustrations in this business. You might make it to the top of this company. You're still going to face frustrations in this business. You might become the number 1 presenter in this company. You're still going to face frustrations. You're still going to face walls. That is part of being in the network marketing industry. It is part of being in sales. Why do you think we spend so much time on motivation? Why do you think we spend so much time on personal development? Because even though this is the number 1 easiest way to get rich quickly, to make lots of money quickly, it is one of the most trying and hardest jobs out there, because you get slammed, you get knocked down, you get ridiculed, you get made fun of, you get people who tell you no every single day. Things that normal people that go work an 8 to 5 job don't have to deal with. They don't have to deal with stuff like that. But you know what? We get the good stuff. We get this. We get the opportunity to be home with our kids. We get the opportunity to control when we work, how we work, how much time we put into our work. We get amazing rewards, vacations. We get paid 3 hours after making sales. We have so many great things in this business to be grateful for, that you just have to get past the hard part. And the hard part is wanting to give up. The hard part is wanting to say, you know what, I've done everything she's told me to do and it's still not working. I still haven't gotten a recruit. I still haven't had anybody buy from me. I've been selling for 2 weeks now, 0 sales. You know what? It happens. I remember when I first joined this company and I shot out the gates and I had sales for like the first 5 days. And then I went through this dry period of not having any sales. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, this is it. My business is over. I failed at it, you know, like I'm not going to be successful anymore. And guess what? I kept doing what they told me to do. And a few days later, I got another sale. A few days later, I had somebody join my team. You got to know that when it's getting the hardest, that means there's success right around the corner. When you're feeling like you want to give up, that success is right around the corner. It's coming. I promise you. Just keep pushing through those walls. And know that your upline, know that everybody is experiencing what you're experiencing. You are not alone. So when you're feeling defeated, when you're feeling frustrated, surround yourself with people who you know will lift you up, who will motivate you, who will keep you going. Listen to, one of my favorite people to listen to is Les Brown. He is so motivational. He talks about, you know, just about not giving up. A lot of his talks are all about not giving up, about how life can be hard, how it can be trying, how, you know, things aren't always easy when you're going for something, when you want success in your life. It's not easy. That's why people aren't successful. You have to tell yourself, no matter how hard it gets, no matter, yeah, baby.
Can I play on the porch?
On the porch, don't go off the porch. No matter how difficult life is going to get, no matter how hard your business is going to get, no matter what struggles you're facing, you're still going to push through. You're still going to keep trying. You're still going to be persistent. You're still going to have a positive attitude. You are going to do everything that you can in your power to be successful. And you know what? It might take you 5 years from now to hit black status, but I promise you, if you continue, if you're consistent, persistent, and you continue to do the things that we told you to, you'll make black status. I promise you will. It might not be on the time frame that you have, but it will happen. So I know, without a doubt, that I'm going to continue to work. I'm going to continue to message. I'm going to continue to try to book parties, and I will get a sell again. I know that. I know without a doubt. It's okay if I have a dry spell. It's okay if I feel frustrated. It's okay if I feel like, you know, what did I accomplish today? What good did I do today in my business? You're going to have days where you feel like you take 5 steps back, I promise you. But then if you keep pushing, if you keep driving, if you keep doing it, you're going to have that day where you're like, oh my gosh, I took like 10 steps forward today. I had somebody join my team. I had 5 orders. I got a party started. Everything is going amazing. You know those days. You've had them before, right? It happens. And it's because you are continuing to be consistent and persistent in what you're doing. So don't give up. Don't feel like you're alone. Keep working and keep with your positive attitude. I promise you, even though it can get hard, even though it can get stressful, even though you feel that pressure of that you're not going to be, you know, that you're not going to have success, or that your business is going to fall apart, or that nobody else wants to buy from you, guess what? They do. They want to buy from you. You just have to find the people. You got to keep knocking until the doors open. Okay, so I just wanted you guys to know that I'm there with you, okay? So we're going to push through this. We're going to do it together. We're going to make June successful, and we are going to keep working, and I'm going to let you guys know when I get my cell. So if you don't see me post for a couple days that I haven't got my cell, then that means I'm still working with you, okay? I'm still pushing. I'm still trying to get that cell just like you guys are. So don't give up on me. I'm not giving up on you guys. Don't give up on this business, even when it gets hard. Promise yourself that even when it gets hard, you will not give up. You will keep pushing. You will keep doing the things that we tell you to, and you will find the success in this business that you're looking for. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.